Hi, Susan here from SusanBlueRobot.com. I'm here today with another help video. A fair few questions have come in about the words, pop-ups, and how to get rid of the excess parts of the words behind. I know it was covered in the webinar today, but I thought I'd do a quick video on how it's done, so it's in the one place. This is with Make the Cuts Pop-Up Card Studio, and first off we'll get started. So we'll put it on a plane of, say, and we'll bring in the word birthday. We'll go add, and we'll just do this quickly. It's just for demonstration purposes. I will take that down to trim the top and the bottom to make sure it's got on a straight line. And for this case, I'm going to make the words oversized, over height, for a reason. And we go in the center and down. So we're going to put a top plane on that, a complete top plane on that. Hit the space bar and it will take me to the top of that. So now I bring in the Bezier tool, the 2-point rec, and we go the full distance on the diagonal. When they're both dotted, I give the plane. Now these down here are what people are not liking. They would rather them chopped off. I've learnt with a lot of pop-ups that I've been doing of lately, they are good for anchors, but they're not 100% necessary. We'll put another wording on top. So I just changed the plane by hitting on the spacebar, and we'll go back to about an inch, and I'll bring in another word, happy of course. So we'll go HAPPY, add. Now I'm going to make this one taller, and I've got to trim both top and bottom. Just so I know that there's a definite horizontal line. Don't have to trim much. Right, and we want to put that in the center. We take that up here above that plane in the center, down to the bottom plane, which means the next bottom plane, and we put that on there. Okay, that down a bit. Okay, now we want to put a plane on top of that. A 2-point rec. Right, so this is where people are at. And they go, oh, when this all cuts out, there's all this scrap stuff behind here where the lettering will be, and that's just left. It cuts up the top. It's down the bottom where people are not happy. So this is what you do. For the bottom lettering, you go on your bottom plane, you go to the 0. Being on the 0 plane, all we do now is with the Bezier tool, slightly in from the outside B into this side. Now what we've done is we've, on the bottom, directly bottom plane, we've put a rectangle. We've lost the we've lost the birthday, but what we do with that selected, we click on move to bottom. Now it's still there, We click off there, it's still there. But what we have is when we do a print preview, these lines crossed here, these are all going to fall out now when they're cut. So you've just solved the problem with one quick rectangle. I wouldn't have gone as far. If you look over this side, I've gone a little bit too far with my rectangle, so it's an extra cut there. That's easy fixed. I just go back, select that, and just make that a bit narrower. Zoom in. That's selected. And then we're right. Now for this top one. Now this is where I made some letterings could do with having that extras behind it, because when you start getting plain above plain on plain, sometimes there's not enough room either side or the strength to hold it, whereas these are usually good to have on the back, on the inside of the back of the card. This glues to the inside of the back of the card and gives it stability so it doesn't sag and it's not just hanging there in thin air. But in this case, you just go up to this plane. I hold the D key down over this plane. When it turns red, I click on it and the plane goes to there. I bring in add in the Bezier tool, the 2-point rack, and you just go click there and click there. Once again, that's on top and you've lost the happy, but that's okay. With this selected, just take this down, page down, until it reappears. So now when I do the print preview, you'll see that this will be cut away here, and this will all just fall out when it's cut. And that's all there is to get rid of these bits with just 2 little rectangles to get rid of it. I hope this helps, and be sure to check out my blog at susanbluerobot.com, and be sure to come back for more videos as I add them. I hope this helps. If you'd like to purchase Pop-Up Card Studio, there's a link below this video, or there's